So hi, welcome again to the part 2 of this video, the EURGBP breakdown of the smaller time frame. So in the first video, we were able to establish that we had a break of structure here on the 4-hour time frame. Now I want to look at what is going on here to see how I can actually capitalize on it. So we talked about if there was a structure to the break to the left. If there was a structure to break to the left, this was the structure. So now at least I need a retracement in this point here. So something that is also important to note is you want to actually see the moves that break structure. So if you do not see the moves that break structure, it's best to just leave the market personally, because if we are in an uptrend, obviously we want to buy at discount. So we are not magicians to figure out areas that we can actually buy. But what is important is you want to buy after probably what gives you an edge is when you see breaks of structure. Okay. So sometimes price can be like this. Price can give some moves like this, and then probably this was where you got the last break of structure, and you're waiting for price in this level, and maybe price never comes, and then price does something like this from this level, creates another structure. So it's always important to look out for the levels that broke a previous structure because we want to buy in the mitigation. So we want to buy at a fair price. So when price is in an uptrend and creating structures, you will always wait for probably a break of the previous high. That's a break of structure, and then you expect that in the mitigation, you get your entries. So if that is clear, let's continue. And remember, like I said, I want to keep this as short and concise as possible. So now coming to this level here, I saw that we had a break of structure. So a typical example of what I mean is, so at this level, let's say we had a break of structure here. In the retracement, here, I'm looking for entries. The next thing, I want to see a new break of structure. So in the retracement, I'm looking for my entries. A new break of structure. In the retracement, I'm looking for my entries. So now coming down to a smaller time frame, like the 15 minutes time frame. So here on the 15 minutes time frame, this was the structure we were talking about. So this was that up move. So now here is the 15 minutes time frame. And if we look closely to how price was trending to the downside coming into this area, all of these areas, this was a H4 higher low that created a higher high. And then on 15 minutes, we started trending to the downside. Now H4 is bullish, but intraday M5, M15 is bearish. And the bearish push is just because we are having a retracement of our H4 push to the upside. So I see how price was creating a high that made a low. I'll give this another color. A lower high, all of this, I need to see where we had the break of this structure. So all of this was just a complex retracement until this point here created a lower low. This point here created a lower low. And then at this point here, we had a break of our internal structure. In the next video, I'm going to go in depth on the structural points.